The Japan International Cooperation Agency, JICA, is an incorporated administrative agency that assists and supports developing countries as an executing agency of Japan's official development assistance, and one of the world's largest bilateral aid agencies supporting socio-economic development in developing partner countries. Since its establishment in 1974, JICA has supported the resolution of issues in developing countries through a flexible combination of various types of assistance methods. JICA's vision is leading the world with trust. Together with its partners, JICA aims to take the lead in forging bonds of trust across the world, aspiring for a free, peaceful and prosperous world where people can hope for a better future and explore their diverse potential. JICA implements effective and efficient support under the Japanese government's aid policy based on an unbiased, broad perspective with assistance schemes such as technical cooperation, ODA loans, and grant aid. In 1993, Japan launched TICAD to promote high-level policy dialogue between African leaders and development partners on the issues facing Africa, such as economic development, poverty, and conflict. TICAD is co-organized by the Government of Japan, the United Nations Development Programme, the World Bank, and the African Union Commission. The 7th Tokyo International Conference on African Development, TICAD 7. TICAD 7 will succeed and develop the 3 pillars adopted in TICAD 6 in Kenya in 2016. Since the establishment of the JICA Nigeria office in 1977, JICA commits to realizing a better life for the Nigerian people through the promotion of high-quality and inclusive economic and social development of the country. With a focus on Nigeria, here are some of the JICA projects in Nigeria, SDGs in line with the 3 TICAD pillars.
A port transmission substation is the transmission substation that steps down the voltage of 132 kV to 33 kV. We take supply on 132 right from Shiroro, Biamina, Suleja to here. So we experience serious voltage drop. JICA and the federal government of Nigeria through the TCN to install the capacitor bank here. And the essence of that is to further improve the voltage level so that the customers being served from this substation will have a stable and quality power supply at their own end.
Collaboration of FCT Water Board and JICA has helped us enormously in terms of capacity building. Our staff are able to go to Japan for capacity building. In the course of those training, we find that there is need to come in to execute projects. We are able during the project to run 3 pilot schemes at Jabi, Garki, and Gudu, so that the practical way of identifying the physical and commercial loss are being trained. Even beyond the non-revenue water, we are able to have clean energy solar panels in our treatment plant, and that has helped us enormously in reducing the bill of electricity.
Abuja Environmental Protection Board, in conjunction with JICA, Japan International Cooperation Agency, rolled out this project to improve the capacity of the management of FCT facilities on solid waste management. Every year, they train at about between 6 to 8 persons from Abuja Environmental Protection Board on integrated solid waste management. We experience leachate, and these trucks that come to dump waste, they are very heavy. We record about between 80 to 100 every day coming to dump at the waste. So we observe that they are having issues of negotiating to the tipping phase, because when the trucks start to do their maneuvering to actually come and tip their waste, a whole lot of depression is done on the soil. So after like a week or 2, the whole place submerged. So with the coming of the JICA, we we tried to address that. We created the rainy season tipping platform. So presently, if the trucks come, they do all their maneuvering on the platform, tip on the tipping area, on the tipping platform, then the bulldozer push it from the tipping area to the cell formation area.
A very exciting opportunity that was championed and sponsored by JICA, where NADDC here, together with staff of the ministry, went on a four-country tour in the ASEAN region. It was an excellent opportunity to visit those countries, to engage their governments and some private sector to understand how the automotive sector in each one of those countries started, developed, and was supported to get to the high levels that it had gotten to. And what we hope to do is take from those learnings and adopt them and even make our own policies stronger for the success of that sector here.
Right now, we're in Karishi, in Amak Area Council, disseminating the training organized by JAN in collaboration with JICA, training the parboilers in this area on the improved parboiling technology of rice. The rice parboiling technology involves 3 stages: the soaking, the steaming, and drying. And in most cases, the traditional method takes them almost 10 days. But with this improved technology, within 3 days, the whole operation is completed.
The method we were using before were not improved method like the one we came to learn about. I would like to share this technology that JICA has brought to us so that they can benefit from the training that JICA has brought to us, or the technology.
Zan je nemo iri wanda ba ingantacce ba zuwa shika. Wurin da ya kamata zan samu bahu 10 sai in samu ko 5 ko 6. Amma yanzu da na samu ilimin na samu ingantaccen iri zan samu kamar 30 ko 20 maimakon in samu 10 ko 5. Hatta yadda zaka zuba taki yadda muke zuba shi da ba haka ne muke zuba shi ba. Yanzu mun gane yadda zamu zuba taki ya amfanin mu yadda ba zai cutar da shi ba. Yanzu idan da sadda kuka zo nan kun ba mu 100,000 yanzu da ta kare. Amma ilimin da muka koya yanzu akan wannan dabarun aiki ya hi miliyan.
Yes, so the Biosafety Level 3 lab, being supported by JICA in our national reference lab on the outskirts of Abuja, is really a landmark project for us. Working on these dangerous viruses is not an easy thing. You need a specialized lab, specialized infrastructure, and specialized skills. So JICA is helping us set up this lab in Nigeria. So by making this huge investment in Nigeria, it really strengthens not only Nigerians' capacity to protect its own citizens, but really strengthens global health security across the whole world.
The African Business Education Initiative for Youth, ABE. The ABE initiative offers opportunities for eligible African youth to study master's courses in Japanese universities and to experience internship at Japanese enterprises in order to develop effective skills for the development of industries in Africa.
My basic studies was on renewable energy technology development, and I worked with one of the best in the field. I also learned about the Japanese business culture. When they say Kaizen, the English word for Kaizen is like continuous improvement. And you find that they apply that thing in almost everything they do in their lives, not just their business. Whatever you're doing, the next one you do must be better than what you did before. Since I came back to this country, I've been trying my best to try to keep to those things, even though the environment is really making it somehow, but I'm working so hard to keep up with it.
Originating in 1954, the Knowledge Co-Creation Program, KCCP, is Japan's oldest bilateral technical cooperation scheme, with training courses carried out in Japan that provide participants with an opportunity to assimilate not only knowledge, skills and technology, but also culture and history of Japan.
I was in Japan for 4 weeks. The first week was spent in Kobe at the JICA Center, where we had the language studies and some other trainings. Yeah, when we got there, we were hoping to learn highfalutin stuff. You know, things that are extraordinary. But at the training, we were meant to understand that the basics actually matter. You know, simple, basic interventions like breastfeeding was being emphasized. So apart from this, they also took their time to train us on specific things that were specialized. Because by the time I returned back to Nigeria, I went down to root causes of our problems in our facility, and it's gone a long way over the years.
JICA is constantly re-evaluating its operations to meet Nigeria's various challenges, working closely with fellow donors, private enterprise and non-governmental agencies, governments in developing states and individual communities at the grassroots level. The goal is to ensure Nigeria achieves its economic empowerment and development, and that millions of Nigerians have an opportunity to a better quality of life and those of their children. JICA, leading the world with trust.